And we welcome you back into... On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at second down. Back to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now third down and very long. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him decision with his 4th down call.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. A short throw there pulled in by all. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's going to look deep down the field. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Eagles to take over. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This now a 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To try again after the sack. Hurts. Throws right side, and that's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
In motion goes the tight end. 2nd and 6. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Looking to throw. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. That escapes the sack. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well first. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Holding offense.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Nico Collins, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he's going to be taken down. Plus,
Personal
there's
foul.
a penalty
Roughing
flag
the
in the
passer.
backfield. They
Defense.
may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway.
And got his man complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This to make it a 3-score game late. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Kirk, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, they played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because, you know, they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any major mistakes playing against that tough defense, and they were turnover-free and took points when they were available. Excellent execution, and they did it confidently.
So for Philadelphia, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.